Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you today. Good to see everybody in the chat. I'm seeing it already. Coffee needed. Yeah, it is Tuesday, man. This stretch from Thursday night through Monday night, it's tough, isn't it? It's a ton of football, but man, it wears on you. Tuesday gets here and you're like, ooh, all right, yeah. But there's no time to be weary. No time at all. We've got games that we've got to get after now. Good to see everybody. Let's take a look at how we did yesterday. And Nationals and Braves, we smashed that one. Lions, Ravens, both 1+ rushing TD. We got that one. Ronald Acuna, plus 400 home run. Got that. Rafael Devers home run, plus 415. Got that. Lamar Jackson, over 19.5 completions. Got that one. Tough one here. All right, so Sam Laporta over 4.5 receptions. He ends at 4. Amon-Ra St. Brown, longest reception, over 21.5. His longest was 20. So those two were tough, but they are losses as well as Goff throwing a pick. And then Tyler Loop, he hit 1 field goal. We're almost there. So 3 out of those 4 losses could have been wins, but could have been, should have been. It don't matter. Those are losses, so we always try to stay transparent. A little bit of what we do around here. So there we go. Yesterday was, well, a day. All right, the Howie Schwab crew play of the day. All right, we got some big games in Major League Baseball here. Big ones. All right, 2 games, 4 options. Tigers, Guardians, over, under, 6.5. Are you going to go Dodgers, Diamondbacks, over, under, 9? All right, poll is in the chat. Vote now. Update as we always do at the end of the show. And, yeah, I mean, we have, 5 games left in Major League Baseball in the regular season, so we're getting down to the end. The wild card starts September 30th, just to give you an idea. So a week from tonight will be the beginning of the Major League Baseball postseason. So vote now. Like I said, we'll update as we always do at the end of the show. Man, so good to see everybody. Hope your Tuesday is starting well. Yeah, Dan Clark said, hit that like button on your way in. If you could do that, that would be awesome. Won't ask you for anything else. But, yeah, if you're watching on your phone, just grab the screen, pull it down, hit like, pop it back up. I swear I won't bother you for anything else. But Dan is right on that one. And good to see everybody. Okay, so let's jump into it. Our schedule for today, you can see it on Tuesday. We'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern for Driving the Nightline, and we'll also be live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern for the Crew Exclusive. Good morning. Tina said, good morning, AB. Good morning, Tina. So good to see you. Hope you're having a good day so far. Justin said, Zay Flowers did get a single target in the first half, and Derrick Henry developed fumbleitis this offseason. Bro, what is going on with that? 3 fumbles in 3 games. I know that Derek is tearing himself up on that one. I know that he is. TJ, 3 weeks from the start of the NHL. Hell yeah, let's go. Justin, good morning, crew. Big Kev, AB Braves are hot. Get ready for Cabo next week. Yes, they are. Big Brian Blake, good morning, crew. Good morning, big dog. Good to see you, man. Big Greg, smash that like button. Absolutely, Greg. Good to see you, man. Winslow, morning, y'all. Morning, buddy. So good to see you. All right, let's jump into it. So, yeah, no time to waste, man. Let's jump right into the picks. All right, so we got 4 plays today. And again, we'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern, but we're getting down to it. And here's what I've got. Now, in the chat, if you have different looks, please drop them in, right? Because there's so many different ways that these last 5 games across Major League Baseball can go. And I'll explain what I mean. Tigers and the Guardians over 6.5. These two are absolutely in the race against each other. This is going to be an unbelievable series. Like, it literally comes down to this, right? So, Tigers, Guardians, I'm going to play over 6.5. It's a hell of a pitching matchup today. A hell of a pitching matchup. But, I mean, these two teams got to go. And it's against each other. Like, this series is going to be ridiculous. Yankees team total over 5.5. Look, the Yankees got to keep going. Now, the over-under is 9. I don't want to play with that. I'm not loving having to get 6 runs out of the Yankees today, right? Like, that's normal time. It's a ridiculous ask. But, dude, I mean, this is it. You know what I mean? So Yankees, I'm going to play the team total. Red Sox, Blue Jays over 8. Again, whole lot of movement. You see a lot of AL. A lot of AL East. I thought I said AFCs. A lot of AL East here. And rightfully so, because there's a lot of parts. So give me the Red Sox and the Blue Jays over 8. Attainable number here. Man, again, where these races are coming down, to each other playing, usually it's very low scoring. But I'm feeling it, man. We got good weather today. I'm feeling it with runs. And then finally, in the 3 important games, and then, hey, let's bring in the circus, the Nationals and the Braves. Give me the over 8.5. I mean, it's just mash city for these two teams, because why not? And it's not like starting pitchers are going to go deep, because why? Yeah, so I'm going to keep riding the Nationals and the Braves. They keep putting up runs. I'm going to keep making money off of them. So there we go. All right, like I said, those 4 picks start us off. We'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern today, but that's just the start, baby. Come on, let's hit some home runs. Okay. Kyle Schwarber, plus 185. Aaron Judge, plus 230. Shohei Ohtani, plus 250. George Springer, plus 350. Pete Alonso, plus 425. Let's see. Dan Clark said with the Braves, Hurston Waldrop had 8 Ks versus the Nationals last time, and his line is over under 5.5 Ks today. I'm not saying he will get 8 again, but 5.5 is too low. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, it's not like he's going to throw 1 inning. You know what I mean? Ian said Soto plus 500. Yeah, look, I almost replaced Alonso, with Juan Soto, but I wanted to go with Alonso today. That being said, if you're playing Juan Soto, I get it. Excuse me. I keep clearing my throat into the mic. I'm sorry. If you're playing Juan Soto, I totally understand it. Totally understand it. Look, I'm going to go Shohei Ohtani. Now, Judge isn't a bad play, and we didn't even put Cal Raleigh on here, right, against the Rockies. So, I mean, if you want your home run leader, right, Cal Raleigh's out there too. But I'm going to go Shohei Ohtani today. I'm going to go with plus 250. This is going to be a hell. We're not even talking about that one yet. That's going to be a hell of a game as well, man. Matty Ice. I'm sure Matt Olson goes yard after whatever kind of performance that was yesterday. I know, right? Like, dude, they're just so strange, man. Real quick. So I see John. Bruce is retiring. Yeah, man. Bruce Pearl. Retiring at Auburn. Let me tell you, me being a Tennessee guy, very, very familiar, obviously, with the Pearl family. I absolutely love Bruce Pearl. I love Stephen Pearl. He played at Tennessee. Stephen Pearl, the apple does not fall far from the tree. I love Jackie Pearl, Bruce's daughter, Stephen's sister. Jackie's awesome. That whole family's awesome. So, yeah, man, like, it's never good losing Bruce Pearl, but I rock with Stephen Pearl, man. It's a big job. It's a big job, but I'm fascinated to see how he does. And let me tell you, effort won't be the problem. All right? Effort will not be the problem. Stephen Pearl will work himself to absolute death recruiting. I assure you on that one. He ain't dumb. Yeah. Good luck to him, man. I hope that he does well. And hope it for all the good folks at Auburn, too. That's a really good program. All right, so those are home runs. Let's jump into Major League Baseball weather today. All right, so we got a lot of games to get to, so bear with me here. Addison, the Pearl Kingdom is where the Crystal Palace is. Yeah, and you have to come with cash. That's the only way. Sports Info King, my boy, was good, man. Be careful betting against my boy Horton. The man is on a historic 58.1 inning and 6 runs allowed since the All-Star break. That's great info right there. I love that dude right there. My boy right there. Yep, let's go. All right, Rays and the Orioles. So you've got thunderstorms here. This game, there's a great chance that it's not played or it's not finished. All right, so just be aware of the Rays and the Orioles today. Tigers and the Guardians. This is a big one. 73 degrees, feels like 76, no rain, 3.5 miles an hour blowing in. So, look, the wind is actually moving in a hitter's direction as this game goes. I'm not saying there's going to be a ton of runs, but there's going to be runs in this game, even though it is one hell of a pitching matchup. You got Scooball on the mound, but, buddy, this is it. I love it. It's good weather. Marlins and the Phillies, 80 degrees, feels like 79. I mean, neither of these teams really have much to play for. The Phillies still kind of do, but yeah, 6% rain, increasing a little bit, but nothing really to worry about. 7.5 miles an hour blowing out, though. That's solid weather. So, yeah, Marlins and the Phillies, if you're looking for kind of an under-the-radar game, this could be one. White Sox and the Yankees, 76 degrees, feels like 76 degrees. Now, you've got rain in the forecast. That being said, I don't think it's going to be as heavy as the numbers project. So this could actually play out even better for us in regards to getting that humidity just sitting in the air. Yeah, I really, really like this weather today. White Sox and the Yankees, excuse me, we're playing the Yankees team total over 5.5. Let's go. Playing the over 8 in this game. 70 degrees. Feels like 72. The Red Sox and the Blue Jays. 24% chance of rain. Again, you've got a chance of it, but I don't think it's going to be as heavy. 3.5 miles an hour blowing in. Nationals and the Braves. 82 degrees. Feels like 84. 0% rain because it never rains in Atlanta, Georgia. 2.6 miles per hour. Blowing right to left. Yeah. I mean, who cares? This is going to be a game. Mets and the Cubs. 70 degrees, feels like 67. 10% chance of rain in Chicago. 9.7 miles an hour blowing in. If anybody's in Chicago, let me know what the weather looks like right now. Because you've got a little bit chance of rain tonight, but I don't think, like, this is kind of actually really good percentages in regards to stealing the humidity. Yeah, we could be in a good spot. Luke, raining right now currently in Chicago. Okay, good to know. That's what I was going to say. I think it's probably going to rain and be gloomy kind of all day. There we go, Aubrey. Yeah, gloomy. Teen, it's cloudy right now, not raining. Okay, so yeah, so you're going to see it throughout. And I mean, obviously, Chicago's a big city, right? So it could be raining in some areas, not raining in the others. But that being said, yeah, I think we're going to have that kind of a day where it's just kind of gray and gloomy. And then, yeah, it'll clean up. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. I'm in LaGrange Park. It's raining. Yeah, Luke, good call. Good call. Yeah. So pay attention to that throughout the day. But I think by the time 7:40 p.m. Eastern gets around for the first pitch, 6:40 Central for everybody in Chicago. Yep. Royals and Angels, 82 degrees, feels like 83. No rain, 6.3 miles per hour blowing out. Yeah. You could actually see a lot of runs in this game. This could actually be kind of an under the radar fun one. Rockies and the Mariners, big for the Mariners. Just keep going. Handling your business. 68 degrees, feels like 67. No rain, 7 miles an hour blowing in. Nothing to worry about there. Dodgers and the Diamondbacks again. You're under the roof, so, you know, no weather really to worry about. But look at it, 97 degrees out there still. Jeez. No rain, obviously, 4 miles an hour. All right, Brewers and the Padres. Scott said you're the best. That's you, big dog. Big Scott, that's you, brother. Brewers and the Padres, 75 degrees, feels like 76, no rain, 5.9 miles an hour, blowing left to right. Cardinals and the Giants, 76 degrees, feels like 76 degrees, 0% rain, and 9 miles an hour blowing out. So, again, you could find some runs here and some home runs, man. We did last night with Devers there. Astros and the A's, 91 degrees, feels like 90, no rain, 2 miles an hour, blowing left to right, and then blowing out. All right, let's jump into the analytics for All right, here you go. Hitter versus pitcher historicals. In terms of home runs, is how we got this filtered. Alejandro Kirk has 4 off Lucas Giolito. Byron Buxton has 2 off Patrick Corbin. You're going to see a list of Dodgers and Blue Jays here through this here. Conforto, I just said here like 8 times. Mookie Betts, he's got 2. Jimenez, he's got 1. Varsho, he's got 1. Adley Rutschman's got 1. Aaron Judge has 1 off Shane Smith. Coastal Montgomery, Corey Lee off Luis Gil there. Austin Wells, Chris Taylor. Yeah, man, you can see it. You got some names here. Rafael Devers there at the bottom. Now, same deal, but in terms of hits. So you got some Guardians on here. You got Mookie Betts, Jaron Duran, Nolan Arenado, Freddie Freeman hitting 286 off of Brandon Pfaadt there. Alejandro Kirk hitting 353 of Lucas Giolito. Yeah, you could go through here and check and see, dudes that have just got a good amount of hits off starting pitchers for today. You look at hitting streaks. Ramirez, 12 straight games with a hit. Perdomo, 11 straight games with a hit. Arias, 11 straight games with a hit. Kim, 10 straight games with a hit. Lindor, 10 straight games with a hit. Otani, 9 straight games. Sonny Marte's got 9. Alonso's got 8. Naylor's got 8. Salvador Perez has 8. If you're looking for player props of dudes that are hitting, these are the dudes that are hitting. Trey Turner's got 7 straight games with a hit. Corbin Carroll, 7 straight games with a hit. Dylan Cruz, 7 straight games with a hit. Drake Baldwin's got 6. Soto's got 6. Donovan and Jung both have 6 as well. And then finally, over the last 7 days in Major League Baseball, again, this is looking at player props and dudes that are just raking. Shohei Ohtani, 4 home runs his last 7 games. So 11 strikeouts, by the way. Pay attention to that. 4 walks, hitting 333. Spencer Steer, he's hit 333 with 11 strikeouts. So it goes to show you, outside of the strikeouts, he's raking. Spencer Steer at 353. Cal Raleigh at 304. Matt Olson at 400. Drake Baldwin hitting 393. Pete Alonso at 476. He's got 3 home runs his last 6 games. Trent Grisham of the Yankees hitting 250. He's got 3 home runs his last 6. Blaine Crim of the Rockies, 368. He's got 3 home runs his last 6 games. Spencer Torkelson of the Tigers, 375. And Dominic Canzoni, 412 for the Mariners. Okay. All right, let me get the picks back up here. Tigers Guardians over 6.5. Yankees team total over 5.5. Red Sox and Blue Jays over 8. Nationals and the Braves over 8.5. All right, now we will be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern for Driving the Nine Line. Let's see what we got in the chat. Big Luke said, big Lions win last night. Mentioned it live how Detroit had to establish the run. I was fuming when Montgomery only had 1 touch in the first quarter. Yeah, I agree. I mean, first off, you were spot on with that. Yeah. And you know what else is crazy is, like, I swear, man, the Lions, like, if Jahmyr Gibbs scores a touchdown, David Montgomery will be next. Or if David Montgomery scores a touchdown, Jahmyr Gibbs will be next. You know, it's crazy. I swear they do that every game. Like, when one gets one, the next one's coming. Luke, defense is terrible. Teams will just stack the box to contain Henry, have Lamar beat them with his arm. Sure, his stats look good on the box score, but overall his receivers are mid. I agree with that too. Completely, man. Yeah, they are going to be a lot of shootouts, and it's not a good thing. Yeah, and, you know, with they're a fascinating team. You're absolutely right, because if you're not ready for that style of game, the Ravens will blast your ass. But if you are ready for that style of game and you're built to do it, yeah, just dictate the pace on Baltimore. You know what I mean? And then obviously Derrick Henry fumbling. I mean, it's so strange. Fumbles are contagious, man. They really are. It's the weirdest thing. I mean, I saw Mike Hart at Michigan not fumble for 4 years. And then it felt like it was like 3 games straight, you know? Addison said somebody asked Derrick Henry if the ball's heavy now. That's a good joke. Parker Henry tried to get, yeah, he did. They like doing that move, don't they? Matty Ice, 6-pack dropped to the Discord. Boom. Thank you, Matty Ice, my boy. John, that Ravens D-line was a sieve last night. Yeah, it was. Luke, Henry's got to lose the arm sleeves. Yeah. Yeah, why does he have those? I hate now, or I don't hate, but like, people have the tape like on their arms, and like it's by the third play, it's like half hanging off. Brad Betts, that 4th and out from inside the 10 for the Ravens the first half was one of the biggest mistakes of the game. Yeah, I agree. Tina, Lamar didn't look himself either. No. No, they looked off last night. Well, and that's what that's what the Lions can do. And we were talking about it in terms of, making sure that you go out, you dictate the pace. Dude. Sometimes, man, and I'm not calling the Lions dumb. Understand what I'm saying. They're a very good football team, and I love Dan Campbell. But sometimes in life, being aggressive and not worrying about the consequences can absolutely play out nicely for you. You know what I mean? Now, it doesn't work all the time, and you can't operate life like that constantly because you will make horrible decisions. But sometimes, man, like you just have to take control. And that's what the Lions did last night. And it was a beauty to see. Tina, one drive, 9 minutes long for Lion. Agreed. Like their pacing when they're on, it's an art. It's beautiful to watch, man. Jared Goff is such a good quarterback. And they have so many weapons, and the Ravens do too. Like we could easily be saying the same thing about Baltimore today, but yep, it sure did. John said that Ravens hurry up offense backfired last night. It sure did. You got to be careful with that. That's why the Lions don't do it all the time. Hell, let me tell you. I mean, and John, you know it. With Tennessee and Josh Heupel, there are times where I'm like, "Hey, slow this thing down," and then there are other times I'm like, "Speed it up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go." Because playing with pace, if you do it correctly, it is an unbelievable weapon. Even when teams, get time to substitute, it's still devastating because if you're good at it, it is hard to stop, man, because it's just coming at you in waves and they're just picking up chunks, The Lions are so good at that. And again, the Ravens are too. So, but that was a hell of a win for Detroit. Also, on Driving the Nightline today, we'll go over college football week 5. This is a massive week. We got Ole Miss, LSU, Oregon, Penn State. Keep going. There's a ton of games. A ton of them. It's a huge college football week. So we'll go through it this afternoon. If you guys are good with that. John, yes, AB. Gotta know when to turn it off and on. Pick the right spots. Yeah, agreed. It's tough. It's well, Alabama, Georgia. Yeah, we got some big ass games, man. Yeah, Luke, best week in sports. I agree. It's gonna be a big one. Y'all get ready for that Tennessee, Mississippi State. No, man. I'll tell you this. I don't agree with Auburn dropping out of the rankings. What? Why are we punishing Auburn for anything? I thought Auburn played a hell of a game. I looked at Auburn the same way I did like Tennessee losing to Georgia. Like Tennessee was ranked 15th going into the game, and they left the game ranked 15th. You know what I mean? Like I thought that was pretty fair. Yeah. Indiana, I believe, is ranked 11th. Like they're kicking ass. Aubie. Can we stay out of the damn headlines for God's sakes? I feel you on that. Luke, Auburn has had arguably one of the toughest schedules to start play to. Agreed. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why people are coming at Auburn. Like, this is a good football team. And, dude, Hugh Freeze is doing it. Like, I don't think people understand what Hugh Freeze walked into. Like, I mean, it's Auburn. Like, you had players, but Hugh Freeze coaching his ass off right now, man. They're playing their ass off. I'm not big on punishing them a damn bit. Like, God bless, man. Boys out here work, but they're playing their ass off, man. Yeah, I agree, dude. Yeah, I didn't get that. Miami, hopefully get a big game this weekend. Yeah, agreed. You will. I mean it. You know, there ain't no taking off with Hugh Freeze. You know what I mean? Scott, got to run, big dog. Catch you later. Scott, man, so good to see you, buddy. Have yourself a great win, all right? Or a great win. A great day. A great win. Hey, you know what? That's how we're looking at it every day. Have yourself a great win today. Tyler, the AP polls don't make sense on me. Oh, it's all over the place. Yeah, like I truly don't understand. Yeah, Stark, they want to keep us down, AB. Yeah, agreed. Like I didn't get that. Like, God bless. Oklahoma is a phenomenal football team. And Auburn got screwed too. Oh my God, man. Yeah, Tisla. I always say this, but rankings don't mean much till we get down close. That's true too. Yeah. Yeah. There's no negativity I'm looking at Auburn with. Like, Matty Ice, win the damn day. Exactly. Look, every day we set out to beat volcanoes. That's what we do. If you weren't on the night shows, you're thinking, what the hell is he talking about? We get a bunch of bots that come in and, dude, they've been dropping some wild stuff. Volcanoes, Saturn. Apparently, they're trying to destroy Earth. I'm not sure, but we're keeping an eye on them. All right. So, yeah. Aubie. Oklahoma fans won't let it go. They're still trying to justify that illegal play. Yeah. Like, yeah. I mean, just admit you got away with one. Sports fan AB might be the happiest man on YouTube. Love it. Dude, I tell you, I love being with you guys, man, and talking ball. You know what I mean? I like that we get to do this every day. It's a ton of fun. Tina, they're just out of this world. Tina, that was good. John, did the Saturn money line hit? Yeah. Oh, there it is, Jinxie. Yeah. Dude, the volcanoes was scary. I didn't know what was going to happen. Aliens trying to communicate with AB. Look, the communication from other life forms is going to come through driving the line. That's a fact. Speaking of funny, well, not funny, but I've got to find you guys the clip. So, like 2 years ago, was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Whenever the tragedy in Idaho happened, okay, you remember that was like Thanksgiving, right? Well, I was going on News Nation, okay, like the national show, to talk about sports betting on Thanksgiving. And it was when all of this was breaking, all right, all of it. And you remember News Nation was all over the coverage, like, I mean, from day one, right? So it's Thanksgiving morning, all right? This news team is trying to cover a horrible tragedy, right? And I'm telling the producer live, like 5 minutes before we go, I'm like, look, I totally understand it. I work in a newsroom. I work at CBS, right? Like, I get news. This is bigger than sports betting. You can drop me. It's okay, right? And the producer's like, no, we need it. We need you to bring a nation up. And I said, please don't say that. So anyways, I gotta go find that clip because all the news people are like horrified, as they should be, because just the most heinous crime of all time just went down, and they're asking me about the Cowboys run game, and I'm like, it's okay. Oh, Justin, no loyalty in the bot world. They only come in during primetime shows. Yeah, dude, they sleep in. I think the bots get drunk at night. I think, look, I want to see what they're doing. Aliens saw you stealing some federal Wi-Fi. They did. They were like, hey, man, look, this dude, I don't think that he's concerned about it. So, hey, we're going to roll with him. Addison, really appreciate being the crew's kind words. We mourn the loss of a legend and amazing friend. Yeah, Addison. First off, how are you doing? I know that you were close with Big Dave and Matt Peralt. Addison speaking about the loss of Dave Sherin, and yeah, man, like that guy, not only a legend in the sports like gaming world, right? Accomplished that on his own. On top of that, unbelievably the sweetest man that you would ever meet, right? Like Addison will tell you, Dave Sherin was just a sweetheart of a guy. Really was, man. It's so sad. And I reached out, I spoke with Matt Peralt yesterday and, told him, I said, look, number one, what's most important is, Dave, and I'm really sorry and all that, and what do you say? I mean, there's nothing that you can say, there are no words, right? But I told him, I was like, look, again, perspective, right? But I was like, I know this throws a wrench into what, your work and all this other kind of stuff. And I was like, anything I can do to help, anything the crew could do to help, I was like, you let us know. You know what I mean? So hope Matt's doing okay. I love him to death. And I hope that, hope Dave's family's doing okay. I mean, what do you say? And that's what I told Peralt. I was like, bro, there's no words. Like, I'm not going to try. I just love you. You know what I mean? Addison, I'm still in shock. But we had a good show yesterday. Remember him, always forward, never straight, as Dave would always say. Absolutely, right? And like that's the thing too is, Dave was all about, always moving forward. And man, we'll really miss him. Dave is a good guy. They don't make a lot like him. Hey, he was a good guy. You could text him, you could call him. He might not always have the answer for you, but he'll talk to you about it. You know what I mean? Like Dave he's just a sweetheart, man. Like he's just a sweetheart. And really gonna miss him. Yeah. RIP to a legend. Yep. Ian, Brigade forever. 100%, man. 100%. And that's what I was saying to Peralt too. I was like, again, perspective, right? Like I'm not saying right now, but Matt Peralt's a hardworking dude. You know what I mean? And so again, I left it in his court. I was like, look, if you ever need somebody, to step in as a guest, come have some fun. I got you. Or, you ever want to pop on here and you don't have to do, the producing work and all that kind of stuff. Like you just want to come talk ball and have fun. Come on. I'll do all that shit. Excuse my language. You know what I mean? But like, yeah. Come on, man. Relax. Take a load off. So, again, just there's no words other than Dave was an amazing dude, an amazing guy. And he was one of those people, too, that like, we say it about, folks that have like never met a stranger. Like that was Dave. If you met him for the first time, you're going to get just a big hug. You know what I mean? Like, hey, buddy, like you're going to get energy and you're going to get the big fella 100%. And, man, it's tough to talk about death and stuff like that. But, again, Dave is a hell of a guy. And there are worse things you can say about a fella. You know what I mean? We're really going to miss him. I also heard them pay respect on Hammer Down. Did they really? Pat McAfee and them? It was awesome. That's really cool. I didn't see it. Peralt got some of us together to record some video messages for Dave. I'll find it and drop it in. Yeah, I was glad that we got to do that, and wish a big fella. Tell him that we love him. And I said, and I'll show you the video. I said it from I said I didn't even use I. You know what I mean? I was like, look, hey, Drive the Line crew, we all love you. Can't wait to have you back, big boy. You know what I mean? I'll find the video, but yeah. And he texts back, say he loved all y'all. So there you go. Rick said Pirates are trash. Take the Reds here. Let me put the picks back up for anybody miss. I know we're just sitting there talking. Yeah. Synergy. You're funny. Rick going Cubs money line today. I like it. Addison. Oh, did he really? Oh man, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. That's really cool. I love Matt to death. Matt Peralt's a really good guy. He's a really good guy. Big fan of him. Tony, AB. Oh, Howie. Schwab play today. Good call. All right, so those are the picks. All right. Thank you, Tony. I needed that. No, I'm laughing at myself. Thank you for that. Yeah. Hey, please keep me honest. Yeah. Hang tight 1 second. All right, sorry. Hearing me twice there. All right. Tigers Guardians over 6.5 is the winner at 39%, but it is tied at 39% with the Dodgers Diamondbacks over 9. So there you go. 39% tie even with both overs, and I absolutely feel it. Absolutely feel it. So those are your winners, both overs tied. Matty Ice, as soon as you finish the Dave tribute, Pirates are trash. I know, he's a Pittsburgh guy. Oh my God, man. It's fine. Dave would laugh at that too. That's what makes look, let me just go ahead and tell you. And this is not apropos of Big Dave or anybody that we've lost. Let me just tell you. If I get clipped, number one, it's probably going to be something stupid. And number two, all right, whoever takes over, feel free to laugh at me. All right. I'm just getting that out there now. Feel free. Keep it a show thing going. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. What do we have here? Luke's going Dodgers first 5. Yep. Feeling that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, we'll get out of here. Not going to keep you. I know that you got stuff to do. We'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern today. We'll also be live at 8 p.m. Eastern for the crew exclusive. I'll have all those shows and links and all that stuff up. All of your slides are already in the Discord. Addison said death by mascot, probably. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're like, oh, well, we got to drag this 7-foot raccoon out of here. Get the head. Yeah, when you guys take over, hey, just, keep it going. All right, anyways. My man Larry said, look at what the Eagles did in the second half when they went to the hurry up. Hurts thrives. Absolutely. Right? Larry, 100% agree. That's a great point. And they're built to do it. And, that was the problem. Look, and again, I use Tennessee as an example just because I'm here and I see it. Last year, right? Like, that's where Tennessee got into problems when they couldn't go hurry up offense. And it cost them and it lost to Arkansas, right? So, yeah, Larry, that's an excellent point. I agree with it. And these teams that can master it, it is a load to deal with, man. It is absolutely a problem. Matty boy, appreciate JB. Appreciate you, gang. Fun chat. Let's win this day. Let's win this day. Yes. Luke, AB, got to get you doing UFC. Dana White Contender Series is tonight. Always some solid dogs. Bro, I completely agree. Okay, I'm glad that you said that because all I need to do, I just need to watch more. Like, I just need to know Just no more, right? Like that. I agree with that, and I'm gonna do that because I love it. I just I just don't devote the time, and yeah, I need to do that because UFC is awesome. DTL forever, yeah. Agree, buddy. DJ Parker, good thought. AB, send me all the passwords to everything so that if you do croak, we can keep the show going. Yeah, agreed. We've got to have a succession plan in place just in case. You know what I mean? I agree with that. Love UFC. I do too, right? Like I got to know more, and I'm glad you guys brought that up because I've been meaning, and not that I'm gonna hey, one day I watched one card, right? But yeah. Agreed. And I'll tell you this too. I need to learn from you guys who who are experts in it, right? Yeah, Luke, best thing to bet on, in 20 minutes if you won or lost. I agree with that. Yeah, it's awesome. It's an awesome bet. Like, I love the sport. It would turn it into all fighting. Matty, if I croak, y'all can have my bankroll. Just don't parlay it. Oh my God. All right. We'll get out of here. Everybody, thank you so much. We'll be live today, 3 p.m. Eastern. But until then, everybody, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, and we will see you soon. Thank you. Who's got it better than us? Nobody!